Okay, there we go. Okay, so, hey everyone. We're going to continue, let's see, working. I think that's right. But today we're actually going to, I think move to, like, doing more of the infrastructure, and setting up some unit tests. For this, because right now we kind of have it in the notebook, but that's not entirely useful. So we're gonna work on kind of like setting up the unit tests and getting the code in a more like at least the code we have in a more production ready state, and then making sure, I guess, that kind of works end to end. So first things first is we're going to I'm going to run for here. I'm just gonna make sure everything still runs, but then we'll start assuming it does, we'll start taking the code and moving it to the kind of actual scripts and stuff. So we'll just start out with that. Yeah. Wait, what happened there? Looks like that was like a merge thing. What happened there? Yeah, so yeah, we'll see what happened there. And revision history. Let's see. See, yeah, this is a good reason. Combine data. So wait, what the fuck's going on with that? So we'll just backtrack a bit. So that's what that's supposed to look like. Looks like. You're trying to merge. If you wish to proceed, use P. Ugh, don't tell me that. Ugh. PD. I don't want to use concat. HEC. Why can't I just force it? Oh, so that's what. So percipdf needs to be... Wait. Argument must be string and not timestamp. Or wait. I thought I'd fixed that before. Like, this was all running recently. I think it might be because of what we did before too. So, when we changed some of the things. Or I don't... Okay, this is all really messy there, actually. Even more messy than in here. So what I'm going to do here is... Basically, the problem here seems to be that one is in UTC and the other is not. But I thought that this was essentially all... I thought this function was handled. Like, I'm pretty sure it was running just like a week ago, so I don't really know what the fuck is wrong with it, so... Okay, but why does that need to be done? I don't want to use pd.concat. Stupid piece of shit. Okay, so combined. Wait, no, don't do the UTC as true there. Do it there. Yeah. Okay, I think that should fix it. Wait, what was the original time zone then? Or was time zone of percip was always UTC, right? I don't know, I just don't know why that... Okay, yeah. So this always did things in UTC. So that should be right again, so... Okay, in any case, that's the notebook there. So in the past week, we essentially added precipitation for sites that had precipitation as a USGS code. Wait. Is that what I just did? Okay, wait. Shit, now I'm getting confused which notebook I was in. So I'm the one that said cannot save changes. Okay, so that should be, this should be this thing here. It should just be so that should work. That should work, I think. Okay, it looks like that works. So that was the ones that cannot be changed. So in any case, that kind of showed some of the problems with the notebooks. I don't really like working with notebooks beyond exploratory analysis. And obviously when you design a pipeline, it needs to be refactored anyways. But even for EDA, that kind of showed the problem with how you have like shit for version control in the notebooks, and how it's really hard to actually see when things were working versus when they weren't. So yeah, that's definitely an issue, I think. And is this happening in this one? I forget. Combine DF. Just gonna check something really quickly. This was the pinned revision. Okay. Some of these were nan. What is currently nan? Wait, so why is that currently nan then? Because that shouldn't currently be nan, it looks like. So date, time, and hour updated should not both be nan. Wait, this is from the 20s. Oh no, these are later dates. Combine DF. Wait, what dates am I scraping for on these? So yeah, it should just be these, right? Or wait, it looks like there's a 2023, but that shouldn't be nan though. Wait, I'm confused now. I'm going to... There seems to be some, like, residual shit going on here. So I'm gonna remove that. Runtime, run all. But yeah, this is just reinforcing my point of why it's probably time to take this out of the notebook. And start writing actual tests for it, because it's getting too confusing and there seems to be some notebook kind of like side effects going on, which I'm not really. Okay, so that can't convert to so yeah, I think when we changed the format though, it stopped working. Data.tc localize. Like, I mean, isn't that what it should be doing? I don't know if this just decided to stop fucking working today, but then why isn't that having the right percip there? Because, like, the percip df should be going from so it should be going from our updated. Oh wait, so that is our updated. And then the FlowDB should be going from okay, so yeah, because it's going from the 5th hour UTC. So there's going to be a 5-hour difference there. So so if we're pulling data for a single day, then we need to pull it. We need to we need to pull from an extra 5 hours on the FEV side or the percip side, and then cut the data frame, and then like we need to do it inner, kind of the equivalent of an inner join actually, in order to get it right. So actually I think this should be inner. What the fuck? I just fixed that stupid thing. Oh, it's probably because that's being run multiple times. We'll just get the FEV DF again. And then yeah, so combine DF. That's not what I wanted to see there. Because they should have the overlapping times in them. Wait, why is this like 1947? I wouldn't think it should be that right now. It definitely shouldn't be like something like 1000. Okay, get ASOS, because we're getting ASOS we're trying to get for a single day again. So, I'm not sure what we were getting at the top here. Okay, yeah, because we're not, okay, this was why. 2023. Okay, so that's why there was no overlap in there. But if we wanted to like bulk get these functions, we would have to essentially or even a single thing. I mean, it's not as important, obviously, if you're getting like 10 years worth of data, if you're missing like 5 hours at each end. But it is if you're getting a single day. So the stupid time zone difference needs to be aligned right in the request. So the basic idea though is if we wanted to get like a single day, say we wanted to get the I don't know, say we wanted to get the 27th of July. Well, there's a question too, like if you're the requester of the data, would you be wanting the data in your time zone or UTC or whatever the gauge's time zone is? I think for now we'll assume we'll get everything via kind of the local time zone and then convert to UTC. Or wait, yeah, convert to UTC. Though then the prediction then would technically span more than a day UTC. But I don't think there's anything exactly wrong with that. So, so in any case, we would do something like this. And this should be 20. Well, when we do this thing and process it, it should come out to probably 24. I think so. We shouldn't need to actually rerun that. So we were saying the 27th. Okay, so yeah, we were going to say that this would be inclusive because actually now we'd get, say, an extra day because then when we do the inner join, though, it should filter that out. I was saying, so in the end, though, we're hoping we come out with a DF here that's still 24. Should be 24, and it looks like it's 21. I don't understand why this would be 21. So we'd start in UTC at hour 4. Wait, but why? But no, shouldn't we be starting? Oh wait, so go DF. No, len combined DF is what I was saying. 21, so we'd be missing, I don't get why we'd be missing free hours. But I don't get why that would be starting at hour 4, per se. Well, as UTC, I guess it's the differences. Okay, it's 4 hours ahead of EDT, but that's why it's probably starting at 4. But I thought we were saying that. Okay, so but we'd want to start then at 4 and actually go through then the first free hours UTC, or the first 4 hours EDT to the next day. So I don't get why there isn't like 3 hours showing here, because that's why we scraped into the 28th in that. Let's see the 40 of 0. I don't get why this is 90 free. Oh wait. So this should have been scraped. Okay, so yeah, we do have till free, I think. Which is, I think, what we should have in that time zone. But do we not have that in FVV then? Oh yeah, I think we remember when that function we said we had to actually shove it ahead as additional day, maybe. So then this should actually do that, I think. And then we do blah, 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 blah. So then this should be 24, which it looks like it is now. Okay. Okay, so that's finally looking like what it should actually be. I honestly hate dealing with fucking time zone issues. But you'd be surprised, like, this often comes up in data engineering, because you have data that's coming in different localized time zones in different regions. And it often actually, I don't know, it just seems to pop up quite a lot. I've seen it pop up, you know, in retail data where you have stores in different, like, time zones, but maybe a customer in a different time zone. Yeah, I've seen it pop up in cybersecurity data. You have attacks that could be happening in different time zones. You know, activity might be suspicious depending on the time zone and time of day. Yeah, issues converting, like, stupid time zones and matching data based on time zones seem to always come up. And I mean, here obviously too, we have one site reporting in UTC, the other USGS, and whatever the local where the gauge is located. So it does come up a surprising amount. In any case, so yeah, we're going to then move some of this code over and create actual unit tests for it. So that seems to be fixed now. So I think I started some tests here. Oh yeah, I'm also going to show everyone how to set up Travis CI on GitHub. So we're going to go over that. Wait, not Travis, but Circle CI. We use so many different CIs, I feel like it's pretty ridiculous. Forget which one this was under. Let's see. I don't know. Is it Riverflow Notebooks under my person? No, it's under AI Stream. Okay, so that's good anyways. So basically, we're gonna set up this project. No. So there's no circle. So it's gonna say it's not on this branch because it isn't obviously on this branch. So I'm actually going to probably start the CI here and then add it in. And then and then try that. So I actually don't really need to do that. So I'm gonna use actually an existing config for my other project. I always find it easier to use a config I already have. Was Mac not showing hidden files right now? I really hate like how Mac doesn't by default doesn't show the dot files. Like, no, I don't want to just do that stupid command shift thing. Okay. Like, I wish it would just. I don't get the point. I guess since that ignoramuses can't hit the wrong files, but oh, I think I have to restart it. Yeah, as I said, this was I had to get this stupid Mac Mac updated. I had it wiped a while ago because they repaired some stuff. Well, they had to replace some stuff, so unfortunately it was wiped. I thought I'd fixed most of this shit, but apparently I haven't. So yeah, this is an example YAML file. I don't think we need anything this long. Actually, I don't know how useful this one would be, because this was a more complicated project, obviously, where I had multiple runners running multiple things at once. But oh shit, now I exited that file. I think the basic structure is first create a dot circle CI. What? It just told me I couldn't do that. Yes, don't give me those stupid warnings. Dot circle CI. And then inside this, I want to do touch config.yaml. I'm going to close this so I don't actually wreck it. Simple circle CI Python YAML file. I think it's easier to just look up this quick example, because that other file I've used is actually kind of complicated. And so that's basically what I was seeing in it though anyways. You have a version, then you have orbs. And yeah, jobs. Maybe I can just get this stupid. That. Or did Copilot actually do something useful? I hope it actually did something useful. I've had a lot of problems where Copilot like gives plausible code, but then it's slightly wrong, and then it takes forever to figure out what it actually did wrong. So I actually haven't found it that useful, because several times it's given like code that's like plausible, but there's something wrong with it subtly, and then it takes forever to figure out what's wrong with it. Steps, attach workspace. Do you have to specify the Docker image? Oh. So here is a bit different because I defined one executor at the top for all the different things. But here I guess it does this. And then... oh yeah, we have to create... That's another thing we have to do. To create an actual requirements file. So yeah, this was originally just obviously a notebooks repo. But I think what I'm going to do is create like a notebooks file and move the stuff there. Sort by name. And then, so we can just do notebooks. Scrape. Oh, there's another notebook. Okay, so then requirement. Oh, did I just say folder? Shit. No, I didn't want to create a folder. Crap. So what are the requirements for this shit? I'm gonna look up here. Actually it doesn't seem... I think pandas is one of the few ones. I don't think there's many other requirements actually at this point. Besides generic Python, but we're gonna add pandas. And don't cap it, no. So... Wow, this is gonna look like a huge commit. Even though it's not. I might just commit this now and then see where it fails, but let's see. Build data sets. So the tests here we're gonna look at Python. Okay, yeah, so here I was using Code Cove. So I'm not gonna do that here actually. Simple. So, orb, create jobs. Command. Okay, well, we don't have any real deployment now. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Forget where do you specify the requirements.txt. Okay, I'll just leave. We're not really using Python. PyTest. I don't really like Or wait, I forget how I usually run tests. Yeah, I don't really like that. I just like Python M. Yeah, that's usually how I do it, I think. No, I like to run an individual file at once. Python M unit. Yeah, so I would probably do something like that. Yeah, I don't actually like PyTest. No, why does it say PyTest? Python M, yeah. No. I guess we could try that. Or though it's not really called that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Actually, yeah. We could also change that. Tests. Wait, no. I need to stop with that. Test USGS. Now it's gonna say it's gone. Okay, adding reconfig. So we'll push that. Then we'll just go back to Circle CI for a sec. Why don't I have this open in Firefox? I think I'm logged in, or no. Log in with GitHub. Oh, I'm not logged in there. Not gonna bother then. Well, obviously I want it on. We'll see what this does. It will probably fail in some way, but then it will tell us how it fails in a second. Oh. Well, first of all, actually, practically speaking, I still think that's the wrong Docker container. Let's go back here. So we want actually probably free.10, latest Python Docker. I'm gonna probably use. Python's actually up to free.12. I probably won't use that. I might use free.11 though. Okay, I might just use free.11. That looks like it makes sense. And then secondly, Then it, so that was 1. 2, it looks like it failed to actually... Okay, it looks like probably it needs a sudo or something. But I'll just see if someone else posted this. Oh. But how do I do that in Docker? I think I was running sudo in my other config file, right? Some way, though. Probably need sudo somewhere. I don't know. Did I do sudo? Pip install. Oh, I had that as a separate job, I guess. But in any case... But that was actually listed out. Check out Python install packages. Okay, but Python circle CI. See, yeah, I usually do that under the run. Not just me, other people do it under the run. I don't see why this would be a separate thing. So it should be pip, yeah, install r requirements.txt there. So we'll try that, I guess. Is there anything else I wanted to change? Well, I mean, I'll have to edit all this shit in a second, but I don't know. Line 2 long. Oh, yeah. Yeah, add dot flake 8. I'm gonna add a dot flake 8 just to remove some of that shit. Cause like Flake says even short lines are long. But in any case, maybe I won't do that now. Okay, adding or no, that's a stupid commit message. Adding pip install r2 config. Okay, we'll just do that. Yeah, let's see. So we'll go back there and then check out what the pipeline runs. And it looks like it already failed again. Or did it? I don't know. Wait, what just happened? Why are these saying start of 24 hours ago? I don't really know. Oh, it's saying that wasn't found now. So how did they say it was there? Do I need to do like .1 or something? Or I think .5 was the latest, right? Python free.11.5. Yeah, there's definitely a .5, I think. Okay, so we're gonna go free dot, no, 11.5. So that looks right. And then pip install r requirements.txt. I don't know why I'm playing with that right now. Just the flake errors. Add .5. Something like that. Yeah, usually when you're at least setting up the CI, it will take a lot of commits because it's a lot of playing with it. Really? I thought there is definitely a Python 3.11.5. I don't know what the fuck it's saying. Python. I mean, do we have to specify this bookworm or something? See, I was sure there was a thing. 3.11.5 should be a legit thing. Oh wait, but Circle CI doesn't have it. Oh, that might be the problem. So this would instead be Python. Oh. Yeah, it's because of this, I think. So, okay. That's probably why I'm there. So this would be Python/Python, I think. Or I don't know if they'll let me do that. Might have to use their own image or something. Forget, but we'll see. Why hasn't it failed in the first like 4 seconds? Oh. What? Or what's it called? Or is it that would be the slash? No. Wait, no, the library is Python. So Docker pull. Yeah, so pull should just be something like that, right? Or I don't know how Circle CI specifies it. Oh wait, so there is it. I guess only certain images can be used with Circle CI. Maybe that's what it's saying. I don't know. Okay, so I think, yeah, only certain images. Or wait, do they have 11.5? I don't know. Try 11.4 anyways. Okay. Those flake 8 things are driving me crazy. Touch. Oh, did I say dot? Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, that was dot flag. No, that should be dot flake. I think maybe it should even be dot flake 8 or something. Okay, well, I'm gonna copy these because these are actually good settings for this. And that should get rid of some of this bitching about stuff. In any case, yeah. We'll see you in a second. Pipelines. It failed after 27 seconds. Oh, so it actually got to looking for the unit tests. And then it said no name request. Well, I'm surprised it actually found it to begin with, in all honesty. I didn't think request needed to be installed, though. So now that actually is a weird error. Really? I always thought request was built in. Maybe it's because I've been using Colab so much. And then, well, I mean, I always usually use Anaconda. I don't really remember having to install request before. Maybe I did. So we'll add that. Well, we are making some progress. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the way with this stuff. Like, CI will often take a long time to initially set up. But then once you set it up, it's fairly helpful. Well, I mean, it's already kind of set now. Like, we have a thing that runs the tests, but, oh, oops, why am I opening Skype? I don't want to open that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be actually running and installing these things. And we know we have to edit these tests anyways, so. So it looks like one of the tests failed. Key error, something. Make. Okay, there was some key error, but we knew probably some of this code was wrong anyways. So now that that's set up, we can now actually start moving some of the, I guess, quote-unquote revised code in kind of test cases here. And, yeah, we can start doing that. So we'll go to test USGS, site number. So it looks like this was just testing this function. I think I made this a couple nights ago. I'm surprised it actually was even able to import that, right? Because we haven't set up paths or anything, so it's kind of surprising it actually imported that to begin with. But it looks like it actually did. And so we imported, and then we just were running that make USGS thing. Oh yeah. We'd replace this anyways, so now let's go back to our notebook and start fixing all this shit. So we'd actually replace this with this now. We can copy in. So is this all the USGS? So all the USGS functions are here, it looks like. And then we have our weather functions here. Okay, so yeah, that's what. And then I guess we should have. Wait, what's scrape river data? I don't know what that is. I might delete that. Wait, scrape river data. I don't know what that is. And it looks really messy, so I'm just gonna delete that. So, but we have to, yeah, we should replace these. So yeah, let's just do it all at once. So it'll definitely cause stuff to fail, but and then where was I putting the combined data? Okay. So import requests. Import pandas as PD. No, I don't need Bodo here. I don't know. Okay, so let's fix some of the. Let's get the flake stuff under control. So I don't have to look at it. So basically it's complaining about stuff not being indented. Is that right? Okay, that might have fixed things. And not a multiple of 4. But now we have to fix the if statement. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. And I don't know about these comments, but we'll just fix them so Flake isn't complaining. And that actually looks... Oh, too long. Not gonna worry about long lines right now. Okay, so that's 1. Okay, then I'm fine with that. Okay. And I think we have all the imports right. So we'll just go to that. And then basically now what we can do is add this stuff to the other side. And quickly do the flake 8 bullshit. Yeah, so just fixing the flake 8 stuff. For people that don't know, flake 8 is kind of a linter. It's just a code style thing. It can be really annoying, but I do like to have my code mostly follow it, just so it's consistent. Other people, I think, use other linters, like pylint, but I've been using flake 8 for quite a while. And there are some annoying things I feel like definitely happen with code. Like it is true, I really don't like weird indentations of things or other stuff. Some of the stuff is pretty nitpicky. Like, I don't really think white space around operator is a huge issue, for instance, but I just try to mostly follow it. Okay, that looks pretty good. But yeah, I do try to kind of follow it a bit. So, oops. So all that should work, I think. So, kind of a big commit, I guess. I'll just commit all of this. Oh wait, what's that error? Looks like there's an error here. No, new line. Okay, no new line. So I guess, oh yeah, so here trying to, this task, I guess, is supposed to try to scrape for 1 day and make sure the return data frame is 24 long. Which gets, I guess, kind of makes sense. Could also add, I guess, a test for process response. Let's see. Oh, so that it's actually called by that column renamer. Oh, that might be what was failing, because before, okay, yeah, because then if like something is in here, okay, so we could actually create a test for that too. Def test. Now, No, I don't think that's right. Wait, that's not what it's called. It's called column. Oh. Yeah, there is, but yeah, that, because that requires getting a df. Yeah, I guess we can import that test name ourself. So what we might do is yeah, so we could try to do can actually try to do both there. The one's going to require a df. So but anyways, we'll just do the one for now, I guess. And then, yeah, that should be test call renamer. And then test. We'll just put that there. Now what's this complaining about? I don't know why white spaces are coming up as an error, but the other things aren't. Oh, I think that should be that, right? Okay, but this is kind of the more important, I'd say, of these functions, because this tests basically that this works. We can also do right, there should be create CSV. Wait, make USGS data. Actually, it looks like the make. Oh yeah, so it returns that CSV. Okay, so yeah, basically actually this function, if it runs, kind of tests all these other functions. So yeah, I don't know if having a unit test for each is entirely necessary, though people who are really into unit tests probably would say so. In any case, that's kind of what that code will look like. And then, so you want to remove that, add that. Okay. Revise functions and add tests. See if that works. So yeah. So what Circle CI will do, also over time, I think Circle CI builds a cache. And you can configure more advanced options too. But this will become kind of our primary version track code. Usually when I'm building things, as I said, I'll kind of experiment. 193 does not equal 24. Oh, yeah, I think it's because it actually gets summed up maybe in another function. Because, yeah, this was 93 for a while. And the reason why it's 93 is actually USGS technically reports actually in 15-minute intervals. But the weather is longer hourly intervals, so actually... And the other thing is so that in the official CSV for historical data, it's in 15 minutes. But, like, they only update the online site every hour, so there's no real point to use the 15-minute increments. Wait, it's 24 times 4 around 93. Okay, I don't know why that's 90. Because you'd think if it's 1 day, it should be 96. Though. Or I don't know why it would be 193. Actually. If it's doing it for 1 day. $193. And I think we already kind of saw that here. Though. Yeah, here it was 97. So it looks like... Well, if each hour is... There's 4, 0, 15, 30, 45. Yeah, that would be 4. 4 times 24. That would be 96. Which is what it is there. I don't know why it's 193 there, though. That's kind of weird, actually. Yeah. You could see why it would be 96, but not 193. Or maybe that's... Said it scrapes through the date, though. Wait, but then even 96 or 97 times 2. Yeah, it would be right around there, plus or minus, I guess. So yeah, if we want it for 1 day, it should be that, I think, actually. And then this should come out to... And then it would be good to clarify which function then reduces it. Because then basically at the end we just take the end value at the hour in one of the functions. But it's apparently not in this function. So it's not in those 4 functions. I think that might happen in... Which function does that happen in? Get ASOS. Well, actually, I think that happens when we join it, because the weather is at the beginning of the hour, and then we basically join to the similar beginning of the hour there. Which actually kind of makes sense. So that will always be, I guess, that size. Around 97 or so. Why is this 90 free? Like, I don't get why these would vary though. Anyways, so yeah, 15 times, so 4 times 24, so it looks like that should be 96 would be my guess. If we do it for a single day, right? I'm going to look at though fixing that. So would return, we'll say no, so that actually wouldn't return them all. So, or just df, I guess. Okay. I actually create a doc string. Yeah, my doc string generator is actually working here. So we'll send those in. Okay, anyways, yeah, we'll push this. Another thing with the CI is to actually push regularly, particularly then on longer builds. Well, then you can do other work while you're waiting on the result. These are really fast though, so it's not as much of an issue. But when I do like builds on, say, like Flow Forecast, my time series framework, I always will push and then like do other things while I'm waiting for it to build or whatever. So it looks like it failed again. 97 does not equal 96. No, it doesn't. So I don't know why these are actually returning 97. So you would, maybe they're returning 1 to the next day or something. In terms of the timestamps. So it looks like, so if you were scraping for the 27th, it looks like the 0th, so 97. Ooh, I can convert to an interactive table. So it looks like, yeah, I mean, it's basically going in 15-minute increments. So what's going on? Why are there 90? Oh, the first row is a junk row, it looks like. That's something I have to remember. Yeah. So the first row is just this like junk that says, that doesn't say anything. I don't actually know what the fuck it is, but it's not useful and it doesn't get used. So, because we lose it on the join anyways. But yeah, we can note that in the documentation. So actually we could say and so yeah, we're just doing this, and it's a kind of a pain, but writing this like actually helps a lot of people. Then they go back with the documentation, and now we can change this to 97. So 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 that should help, and then that should hopefully run. We have been going for a while, so I think we're going to take a break soon. But yeah, I don't really have a schedule for streaming right now since I've been on the road quite a while. But I'm hoping to get back to regularly doing streaming on was it Mondays? Yeah, Mondays. Hopefully not this week, but the week after. God, I got all these stupid mosquito bites when I was in North Dakota too. There was like so many mosquitoes. They keep itching. Okay, so it passed. So that's good. So we got that passing. And then something you can also see on the pipelines is the duration they're running. All these are fairly short, so you don't really have to worry. But as you develop more complicated pipelines, it definitely becomes more of an issue. So let's see. And then we could, so basically how then this would work is we'll also add a test to the Weber scraping functions, and we'll add an integration test almost that would essentially test the combining again, and then you can kind of see how that goes from there. But yeah, we keep adding those, have that code good and tested and version controlled, etc. Then we keep adding, more data sources to the pipeline kind of experimentally in the notebook, and then slowly integrating it into the main kind of code. So there, and once you have one of these stubs, just easily copy and paste. And then go from things like that, test, get ASOS from URL. And then just go through and add these things. Whatever this. Oh, wow. Might have actually just did something useful. say, you know, add these tests. Get rid of that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it depends how thorough you want to be if you want to test every function. I mean, here I think I'm fine just testing kind of the parent function and making sure the output of that's right. A lot of people like to unit test every single function. I don't think that's always necessary. Because particularly for testing some of these other functions, we'd have to like kind of store stuff too, and they'd still be dependent on this because we still have to do that fetch of the URL. So, I mean, or we could fetch the URL again in code, but then we're just fetching the same URL multiple times, and I don't really see the point of doing that and loading the server. So, and it's not that hard to debug this function if one of these other functions goes wrong, I don't think, but yeah, that's kind of my view on that. Anyways, so yeah, I think I'll commit this and then end this tonight, and then yeah, we'll continue later in the week.